Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Juventus against Bayern Munich. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Arjen Robben. Even though, as a defender, you know what's coming, it's still very hard to stifle this fella's threat. A live wire who's always angling to get it on his left foot, and what a left foot we're talking about.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Hernandez. Benatia does well there, alert. Ribéry. Out to the left it goes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pogba thrust towards the front line. Vidal. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Pogba goes long and forward. Mandzukic passes it through. Clears it out of harm's way. Aimed long and direct. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Alaba. And it's Ribéry. Mario Götze is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Bayern Munich get it back again. Pogba. Marquisio looks to slip it through. Chance! Cuadrado. Can he deliver? Hernandez tries a through ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ribéry. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Vidal. Lichtsteiner gets into the right position to intercept. Gets it upfield. Hernandez with the ball through. He's picked him out. Alaba. Jerome Boateng. Mario Götze. And it's Alaba. Alaba looking up to see who wants it. Pogba pumps it forwards, and he's made certain that won't get through. Mario Götze. Vidal. Robben. Now the pass. Hernandez. Looks like a good ball through. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Bayern Munich! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Bayern Munich break the deadlock.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
Marquisio passes it through. Jerome Boateng cuts it out. Juventus are trailing here with the first half almost done. Hoisted towards the area. That intervention was very necessary. Pogba. Lichtsteiner. Cuadrado. Another piece of really good defending. Defenders on the back foot. Can he find a finish now? Benatia gets it away. Xabi Alonso done very well to intervene. Now it's Cuadrado. Mandzukic. Mandzukic with a shot! Terrific goal! Mario Mandzukic! Juventus are level. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Bayern Munich get the ball rolling in the second half. And it's Ribery. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Looks to slip it through. Morata. He's away! Mandzukic comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now it's Mandzukic. Tries a through ball. Vidal doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now the pass. Cuadrado! It's in!
Well, that's what top players do. They can seize the initiative almost single-handedly, and that goal eases them in front once more to make this second half look a little more promising. Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Juventus take the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Pogba.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Now it's Robben, and now they can launch a counter, and he's through on goal. Really well taken goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Lahm with the ball through. It's the through ball. Lewandowski. And the defence can get it clear. Vidal. Lahm looks to slip it through. And Ribery! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, I thought he was onside, but the decision is for the referee's assistant.
Hernandez tries a through ball. Neuer chooses to deal with it himself. to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Juventus still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Chiellini. That'll be a throw. Now it's Mandzukic. Khedira. A chance! Morata! Goal! Juventus! And they get themselves in front! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Juventus go into the lead. Keeps everyone guessing. Evra. It's a long forward pass. Chip through. Now it's Cuadrado. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. And it's Robben. Now the pass. What an adventurous run from a defender. Good clearance and very necessary. Surely! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vidal. Robben needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Referee's given a throw. Juventus make their final change. Khedira tries lifting it over. Here it comes. And back out it comes. Spoon forward. And it's Lichtsteiner. Now it's Cuadrado. Morata. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They really need to start moving the ball forward with pace at this late stage of the game.
Tries a through ball. Can he get the shot away? They've done it! They have stolen level at the last! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Robben is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal.
There is the final whistle. What a game, wonderful stuff, and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's on us.
Hello and welcome to the San Siro here in Milan, home to both AC Milan and Internazionale, and the venue for the 2016 Champions League final. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would think Andy Carroll's physical presence is an obvious choice. Not only his aerial ability, backed up by lots of aggression, but he shouldn't be underestimated for his groundwork. That left foot is cannonball material.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Looks to slip it through. He's had a go! He's delivered all right!
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Tries a through ball. He's dealt with that well. Song. Now it's Carroll. Now it's Willian. A real chance to break. Keeps everyone guessing. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Aim forward. He scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Oscar, now the pass, and now the finish! Diego Costa. He's there to get rid. Moses. Questions were asked. Given the answers. Cesc Fabregas. Oscar. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Played out to the right. Paye. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. He's got through. Diego Costa shoots. Terry cuts it out. Nicely measured pass. It's a promising ball. That intervention was very necessary. Away from immediate danger. Andy Carroll looking to force his way through. Oscar. Cesc Fabregas. Oscar plays it out to the flank. Willian. It's a loose ball. Diego Costa. Oh, he's broken through. To get it away. Andy Carroll. So what now? Gets into some space. Smart save. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Winston Reid tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Song Bilong passes it through. Too long, and over the line. Payet. Noble. And it's Carroll. Payet, well positioned to make that interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it.
Goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Looks like a good ball through. Can he dig out a shot? Superb from Diego Costa! And the second half is off to a flyer.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside. I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Azpilicueta gets into the right position to intercept. Cesc Fabregas. He's made sure that won't get through. Payet. Carroll tries a through ball. Carroll looking to run onto it. Moses. And it's Payet. Fires from distance. Oh, a very decent attempt. Willian. Cahill does well to read it and intercepts. Almost an hour gone. Well, that goal really has stirred things up. The cat right amongst the pigeons now.
Yeah, Peter, the cushion is gone, and it may get a little bumpier over the next few minutes, but it doesn't have to mean a momentum switch. If they can gather themselves quickly, they can hit back.
In it goes! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Touchline, a change about to occur. Matic. They've won a corner. Willian looks to slip it through. Oscar. Mikel with the ball through. Now it's Willian. Costa! Superb from Diego Costa! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting. Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
Now it's Matic. Aimed in towards the centre. It's Costa! He's scored!
Unbelievable.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today. Well, I think that two-goal cushion they've just manufactured is a fair reflection of what we've seen up to now. It also adds to the psychological divide between the two teams. It could make a big difference.
Son. He's through. Mikel. Ivanovic. Thrust towards the front line. Willian beats the offside trap. Willian, time to deliver. Mikel. Now it's Mikel. Now the pass. And he's been judged offside. Matic. Diego Costa passes it through. Sol. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Matic with the ball through. Pedro. Lovely feet. It's come loose. They are rampant! Surely now beyond all doubt.
Pedro showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Pedro Obiang, and it's Carroll. Now the pass. And he's onside. Song. Back out it comes. Noble. Clears it out of harm's way. Aimed long and direct. Andy Carroll. Oscar. Mikel tries a through ball, face to face with the keeper. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Referee's going to his pocket and shows him a straight red card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Looking to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here. Oscar! Oh, almost a sixth. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Ball's gone out of play. Oh, he's not going to get that. Diego Costa. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? To further improve their position of comfort. And he's kept it out. Golden opportunity wasted.
Oh, they won't get a better chance than that. I'm not one of them, but there are people who believe you should never miss from the spot.
Point-blank header! And that will be the final act. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.